Narcissistic, the personality disorder. So when we think about this character, the image actually comes to our mind. This is not, definitely this is not good character actually we think about. So this is all about the character. The person or people can be abusive, dominating, controlling, competitor, yeah, all kind of negative actually trait comes to our mind about the narcissistic character. So no one actually want to communicate with the narcissistics, but somehow if they talk or communicate for maybe that can be a certain reason, but no one actually happily want to talk about this with this character, though they actually they hold the power of the controlling, and for this reason they can control a lot in the outside, to the outside. But I think most of the people actually don't like this kind of character. Yeah, that doesn't mean that they don't have a good character. It is also exist within them, but most of the time we actually, when we think about the narcissistic character, most of the negative actually traits come to our mind, and no one like this kind of character. So so yeah, before I talk about this kind of information through the energy, through the energetic information, but now I'm just telling directly about the person or people, about this kind of character. So yeah, no one like this kind of no one like this kind of character. But if I say actually everyone actually hold this kind of character within themselves, more or less, or but yeah, as a good person we can say that we are not doing this kind of act. Yes, as a good person they can control this kind of character within themselves, and this is the power actually they are actually holding. And by this way we can say them that they are the good person. But you cannot say that they are not, this kind of character they don't hold in themselves. They have, but they can control this kind of things easily, and for this reason they actually recognized as a good person. But you are not doing this life, but if I say you actually did this kind of act of your past life, like not only in this life, previous life, you may act like narcissistic. So but most of the people actually don't about the past life connection or think thing and the information as well. So most of the time they can ignore about this, but those are actually no, they can relate my point. So anyway, so narcissistic character we don't like, finally actually. But though we actually act in our previous life, but this life we are actually good person, we don't do as a good person we are not doing this, but maybe it is exist within us, but we are not doing this kind of act. But if I say in another way, if someone actually now in your closest, someone dearest, like it can be your sister, brother, or your partner, or the most best example can be your twin flame. Those are what I'm saying now, those are actually connected with their twin flame connection. They can get this point very easily, and this is the point when someone actually come to this stage, and when they realize actually what actually twin flame connection, how actually twin flame connection works. So twin flame connection is feminine actually hold the both character within themselves, and the masculine actually they also have this both character, but one is showing, another is not. Maybe they can actually, the feminine not, maybe not showing, or the masculine, if they hold the feminine most of the part, then they are not showing, but someone actually showing the opposite character somehow. But when you realize